making his Major League Soccer debut, number 24, Wayne Frederick. Ball in, up in the air, off Costa. And there's Wayne Frederick with his first professional touch. It's heading the ball away from his own goal.
He's had a lot of minutes already this year with the second team. And he is a guy that will get in there. He can cover so much ground in midfield. Technically, very clean. He's shown a lot of promise in the first few weeks of the next pro season.
No, thank you guys for all trusting me to play. Big 3 points. Proud of you guys. Let's have fun tomorrow too.
Well, ever since we've been able to bring Rapids 2 in-house here, it's been nice to have a full, complete player development pathway at our disposal. The thing that we've got to do to get that right, though, is to make sure that we really prioritize every single week. Our clear priority at the beginning of the week is going to be our first team, getting a result with the first team. The second priority, though, is supporting getting the result with the first team while we still try to make sure that we create an environment where every single player is kind of moving through that development pathway at the same time. So the biggest step for us is on Mondays. We have a meeting where we try to set the communication for the week. It's a plan that's going to have to be changed in and out as the week goes. All right, looks like we got all the key players. All right, let's start with the schedule here. Make sure that it's a pretty straightforward week compared to where we've been. So first team comes back in tomorrow. They've got the 4-day build-in to Dallas. Regular kickoff time, 7:30 p.m. here on Saturday. Second team, they've got a 5-day build-in to Dallas on Sunday, 2:30 at DU. A couple of notes on player availability before we get into the meat of the discussion here. If you were not part of the earlier distribution of this, Adam Beaudry is going to play versus North Texas. He will then travel Sunday evening, and he'll head over to Arsenal, where he will be from next Monday through the 1st of May. That means for the Cincinnati match, we're going to need to make sure that we have short-term call-up paperwork done for Ethan. So I'll just make sure that that's on everybody's radar to make sure that we get that sorted out. The only other thing I want to make sure everybody is just watching is kind of minutes played now that we're kind of getting into the meat of the season. Adams now up over 300 minutes. Anderson's up over 300 minutes. Diak clearly hasn't played as many minutes. I think he's only got really 10 since the end of preseason matches where he was with R2. Edwards is up over 300. Frederick's over 500. Travis is over 300. And then Kamani was tracking pretty well as he got in there. Given the fact that everybody's in town this week, it should be a little easier to build toward those and move numbers even later in the week as we see fit there. As we start hitting and making sure that we got guys tuned up for a May that has a couple midweek matches, just keep that stuff in mind, and we'll keep sending those minutes around so that everybody can stay on top of it. All right, everybody have a good week.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Here we go. Okay, one more segment over there. Yaps, we have same rule there. Georgie, 1 and 2 touch applied. Ball can't stop rolling, but we have to have someone in the middle now.
Oh!
Ooh, let's catch it.
Entre.
The biggest thing that we're going to be able to accomplish with the midweek meeting is really mapping out what we see the anticipated first team roster for the weekend being. And then you start working through scenarios of, if this guy plays, what is the implication then for the Sunday match with Rapids 2? All of those things have to get talked through so that when we get to the weekend, it doesn't become panic stations in trying to solve for one or two positions on either team. Probably we just want to get through what you guys project as the group for the weekend, and then start talking about what the priorities are of getting guys minutes. Like I know Neil was asking yesterday about putting guys in where they're on limited minutes, and in general, I mean that's part of the purpose of this is to get guys minutes.
But we wouldn't go over 90 minutes between the two games.
The two days, 90 minutes.
You can't.
You're saying you can get to that.
Yeah.
Let's just go worst case scenario. Each of these guys, for organization purposes, Mikey said, Wayne, Yappy, all get minutes. Depending on those minutes, that would be 5 prescribed subs straight away. Now, in all likelihood, the last sub would not be that long. So if the 5th prescribed sub is at 80 minutes, then so be it. And we've done that before. But if there were to be, 3 to 4 to 5 guys who all got in, but that would still play, perhaps there'd have to be a discussion there to make sure we're on the same page for our game. Because then that'd be no subs. What happens if somebody else requires the stuff from our group? So we'd probably just reach out again in terms of a discussion to make sure we're on the same page. Because I know we've talked before about guys playing, out of position. We can use Marlon as an 8-10 or a wide guy. Depends on the combination of the outside backs who are joining him. So this plays a big role. Sebi's in, because if it's not, we're likely talking the potential of 2 young players on the width. But if we set it up to where, Wayne is playing at the 7, but his attacking role is as the 8, there's probably a little bit of flexibility there in terms of that piece, and we'll just have to be ready with 1, 2, or 3 possibilities depending on who you guys play. Yeah? All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
We'll go tie in the academy guys and come up with 2 teams.
All together.
Start on the outside again. Be sensible. No sliding the goalkeeper. Please stay on your feet. Go now! Stop it! The simple things here get you the goals. Seek the solution and give us some quality. Don't overthink. Tight.
Yeah, training's been good. I think the boys are in a good spirit for the game this weekend against Dallas. I think we've been working on some new things that we're going to implement this weekend. We'll see how it goes. I think it's going to go very well. It's always a great experience just being around first team for those games, and getting minutes last weekend was amazing. So hopefully I get some this weekend as well. And then going out with the second team, and I'm so excited because I get to play and show what I get to do. So and I love playing with those guys. Those guys are great, great bunch of guys. So it's going to be interesting this weekend. We'll see.
3 games unbeaten, trying to get another 3 points at home after coming off a clean sheet last week in San Jose.
There's a ton of momentum that comes out of last week. This becomes opportunity.
Don't get frustrated with each other. They're coming here, back 5, sit in, slow game, that's what they want. Patience, tempo with the ball, simple. Play what you see. It's easy for us, yes? Nice and short, nice and simple, and we'll get a fucking result tonight. Come on. Let's go, boys.
putting in a lot of work, trying to get close to goal as Maxu lofts it up off the chest of Navajo, in behind. Navajo chops to his left. Navajo unleashes, save, pause. Ball rolls to the right. Bassett's going to pick it up. Bassett facing goal now. At the inline, cuts right, stops, back to his left. At the inline, knocks it in. Took a deflection in the back of the net. It's 1-0 Colorado. Cabral dips a shoulder, runs forward. Now he puts on the pace. Cross in, past Navajo for Harris perfectly. Stabs, knocks it home. 2-0 Colorado to begin the second half.
Double the lead and give Colorado the start that they really felt they needed to have here so that they can force this FC Dallas team out to play.
Now the Rapids are going to hang on for all 3 points once again.
The second team this is one of the reasons it's there for. We believe in young players. We're checking for understanding. They train with the first team. The demands are high, speed of play, messaging, vocabulary, tactics. They need those minutes. So then all of a sudden, we say you got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And that's a big part of it. So we're with Eric Boucher and Crookham, we are aligned, we're together, shared vision and style of play the whole bit and some of the principles there. So we're speaking the same language, and I think it's a big positive for us.
So we'll come into match day with a plan A. We look at kind of the projected time guys are going to get tonight, and if they're supposed to play minutes tomorrow, then we will map that out. Points? Go like that.
So I've got the group that we're intending to go with tomorrow. Obviously, we've got Adam going 90. Right now we have Seb. He came on, he played 26 minutes, so he would have 64, so 60 is a good number for him. Is there anything in the current health of guys that we're worried about that would affect that?
I mean, Vikings could be out. I don't know.
He probably needs the minutes anyway. So we'll put him on at 60 as planned. Mikey goes 90. Wayne would go 90. Jasper, we were talking 25 to 30. He can play a full 30. Kamani was on the bench tonight, didn't go. He's not going to go tomorrow. Okay, so just make sure we do the right thing health-wise on him. And then, so Yappy was in 12 minutes. He's got 78, so we can play him 75 minutes. Okay. From our standpoint, that solves everything.
Hello, how are you?
Come on, Wayne, come on!
It was a great win yesterday. Great experience to be on the bench, obviously. Today out here with the second team, I think just didn't think we were doing what we wanted to do on the ball. And then, some unlucky calls, mistake myself, but I think it's something we learn and grow from. First team guys, the president, have just been telling me they want me to go forward. They want me to play backwards. So I was really trying to do that. Whether that's trying to dribble out and then play forward is really what I was trying to focus on today. But yeah, that's really a big part of my game. Getting out of those tight situations and exploding up the field. So yeah, I mean, that's definitely, something I'm working on, and, trying to really get down here, maybe in some more riskier moments here, so that I can, when I get to the first team, I can, do those in the right moments and, focus and be clean with it.